today, it's all about building your brand for your e-commerce store. I have a brand identity sheet for you guys to fill out to kind of help you organize all the details, all the information for your brand. No? So I already have mine filled out. So the brand identity sheet is 2 tabs. First is for your logo, brand name, primary color, secondary color, your email, and then your domain. We'll discuss more on that later. Next is tong brand identity mo. So your target audience, your mission statement, your key adjectives, and your brand inspirations. So last time we discussed all about niches and niche-based strategies. So ngayon na meron na kayong niche, the next step to do is to actually create a brand around that niche. The first step is of course creating the brand name. So for the brand name or for getting ideas for brand names, the way I like to do it is basically just asking AI to help me create the brand name for me. For this session, I'm gonna use an example of the niche around history and historical figures. So yung reasoning ko for this is, number one, it's a personal interest of mine. I do love watching biographies, listening to biographical podcasts, and listening to all about the great men in history and the lessons that we can learn from them. Definitely a high personal interest of mine. In terms of market size, I do know of an example of a t-shirt brand that does history. So History Tees is the name of it. They got bought out by an e-commerce aggregator, so I do know there's potential there. For this example, we're gonna ask ChatGPT to help us generate some brand names. Ang prompt ko lang kay ChatGPT was, "Hey Chat, can you create brand name ideas for my POD apparel brand? The main niche is going to be around history and historical figures. I want it to sound cool and have a sort of streetwear vibe." So maraming magagandang examples na binigay sa akin si ChatGPT. Past tense, Rebel Archives, Epoch, Dead Kings Club, Legends Never Fade, ano ba? Monumental, Vintage, Vanguard, lots of pretty cool names. So I ended up choosing Dead Kings Club just because I think it sounded cool. DKC, I don't know, sounds cool to me. So that was my choice. So I put that sa brand identity sheet, Dead Kings Club as the brand name. Now for the logo, there are a few options as well to help you create the logo. So one option is obviously going to be AI. So I actually did that as well. Another thing I forgot to mention is yung primary and secondary colors. So for primary and secondary color for this brand, Dead Kings Club, I asked ChatGPT what's gonna be a good color combination for me. So nag-return naman siya sa akin ng sagot, which is, napili ko is yung Regal Noir palette of Onyx Black and Antique Gold. That brand identity, the primary and secondary colors that I chose. Next, for the logo, nagpagawa din ako ng logo. It gave me 4 options, pero gumamit din ako ng websites like logo.com and brandmark.io. So these are also other great options to have a logo made for your brand. Very good options. Sige, let's Dead Kings Club, make a logo. I'll show you guys how to make this. So apparel, slogan, I don't have a slogan. I am a teacher. Keywords, power. Okay, that's pretty much it. Okay, so let's look at the options given to me by logo.com. Okay, so I ended up choosing this option. Looks cool to me. Looks minimalistic, looks kind of regal. Although I can definitely change this to something like Manila. Manila, Dead Kings Club since 2025. I can change the colors as well. So ang color na binigay ni ChatGPT was Antique Gold. So I can use this. Change that. Oh, it's weird. Okay. Let me just change the color of this. There we go. And there we go. Okay. Tapos gawin natin yung background. Let's make it black, which is 000 yung hex code. And alright, looks really cool. So I'm gonna take a screenshot of this for reference first. Remove this one. Okay, nice, looking really good. Okay, so now I have my logo, I have my brand name, my primary color, secondary color. Next thing is I'll create an email. So I'm not gonna go through that process since I'm pretty sure you guys know how to create an email. So the email is gonna be very important because you're gonna use this to sign up for all the other tools. So your website, your logo, even your domain, you can also use this email. So para lang centralized communication and access, you should create an email. Next is domain. For the domain, you have a few options. You have Namecheap and GoDaddy. So for this one, ang napili kong domain was deadkingsclub.ph. So I wanna show you guys lang how much it is. GoDaddy. Okay. So let's wait for it to load a bit. Cancel. Okay. Alright. So deadkingsclub.ph. Let's see how much that costs. Okay, so medyo mura lang. It's 1,085 pesos per year for the first 2 years. Sobrang mura. Deadkingsclub.net, 2 pesos. Grabe yun ah. So you have a lot of other options as well. So deadkingsclub.shop, 75 pesos lang for the first year. If I really wanted to have it for cheaps, this is what I would do. So GoDaddy, Namecheap, both are great options. Either naman works fine. Up to you kung ano yung gusto nyong gamitin, no? Alright, so yeah, those are basically your options. So, alright, kompleto na tayo sa brand basics. Logo is done, brand name is done, primary colors and secondary colors are set. Email, domain has already been set as well. Next thing we have to do is yung brand identity. So target audience, mission statement, key adjectives, and brand inspiration. So for the brand identity, the way I approach this is I wanted to create a very short but robust way of describing your brand. So I distilled it to 4 main categories. So your target audience, your mission statement, your key adjectives, and then your brand inspirations. No? So for my target audience, I know na since it's Dead Kings Club, it's a little bit more male-oriented and age range is 20 to 40. So bakit 20 to 40? Kasi these are the guys who are really on the grind, building wealth, building relationships. So these are the types of people that I want to kind of resonate with. So interest ito, history, business, biographies, some podcasts like Brand Inspiration, I think, or Brand Origins pala yung pangalan, di Brand Inspirations. Brand Origins. It's a local YouTube channel that goes deep into the origins of successful brands here in the Philippines. So very interesting. You should check them out as well. How to Take Over the World, the podcast on Spotify. It's also really nice. Shoe Dog, so they read a lot of biographies. They watch movies like the founder ata, yung about sa McDonald's. So these are the people who I am targeting. So now for my mission statement. So the mission statement is basically, why does this brand exist? What's my purpose? So what I did was I just asked ChatGPT to help me create the mission statement. So I just asked it, what's a good short mission statement for my brand? It gave me more of taglines. So I asked it, can you expound on the mission statement a little bit more? And okay, that didn't really work. So what I did was I asked it to create a mission statement based on Simon Sinek's Start With Why framework. So it's a really good book, highly recommended. And it gave me a really nice mission statement that is why-led. So the mission statement is, Dead Kings Club exists to keep greatness alive, transforming forgotten legends into story-driven streetwear that inspires the next generation to rule in their own era. So I like it. Really good copywriting. So that's what I chose as my mission statement. So it's gonna inform, and it's also going to help me create designs and create my social media assets. Key adjectives are gonna be power, sophisticated, cool, streetwear, creative. So these are just some of the key adjectives or words that I want people to describe my brand as. So one good way to think about finding your key adjectives is think of your brand as a character that you're building in a book. And when somebody meets this character, what are some of the things that they would describe this character as? So it is also a huge help when using AI kasi it allows you to use these key adjectives to guide the AI to what type of vibe you're trying to go for. And next, for brand inspiration, so you just choose what brands you like, or the aesthetic that you feel like fits with the brand that you're trying to build. No? So for me, I have two main ones, which is Supreme and the Hundreds. Both are streetwear brands. I like both of them. I'm a fan of both of them. And I feel like the edgy streetwear look fits with kind of the historical biography type of vibe that I'm trying to go on with. No? So ayun, it's pretty basic. How to build a brand in essentially 12 minutes. Got our brand basics down, our brand identity down. AI is definitely a huge help. Next session, it's gonna be all about using this as a framework to create the designs, social media assets, and to create the website for us as well.